descend down towards 3 out, and Romeo Coolio leads the way in the Michael O'Sullivan Supreme Novices Hurdle, is tracked by Kopek de Board, followed then by William Money. Carnaquet is in 4th place over 3 out. Romeo Coolio led there. Kopek de Board is poised in 2nd place with William Money in 3rd, a gap to Carnaquet. Skylord has taken 5th, then Ironsi, Salvatore Mundi, Funicola and the weakening Carbo as they get to the 2nd last. Romeo Coolio almost joined there by Kopek de Board on the outside. William Money trying to stay in the picture in 3rd. Carnaquet is in 4th, but at a glance there from Paul Townend, and Kopek de Board has taken up the running there. William Money, the challenger, on the outside. Romeo Coolio has dropped to 3rd, heading towards the 8th and final flight here. It's Kopek de Board with a 2 or 3 length lead over William Money in 2nd. At the final flight, Kopek de Board got it wrong. William Money 2 lengths down in 2nd place, starting off up the hill. The near side Kopek de Board, the far side William Money. They're clear of Romeo Coolio in 3rd, but Kopek de Board doing enough, and Kopek de Board wins the Michael O'Sullivan Supreme. Jatara a little bit outplaced. Carla Conti wider is Queen's Gamble. 2 out, Jade de Grugy the leader. 2, Lossymouth, July Flower. Carla Conti the outside, then Queen's Gamble and Joyeuse as they're about to turn for home here. Jade de Grugy and Danny Mullins. Lossymouth in 2nd. She's poised to mount a challenge as they head towards the last. July Flower in 3rd. Queen's Gamble the outside of Carla Conti. Joyeuse trying to run on, but Lossymouth has breezed straight past her stablemate here. It looks a mismatch as she comes down towards the last. Lossymouth over clear and striding away. She's gone 5 lengths up. Make it 6 or 7 if you want to. It's Lossymouth. It's not a champion hurdle, but it's another great win, a dominant win. Lossymouth retains her mare's crown.
And it's Golden Ace left in front. Burnett Road has taken 2nd, having been hampered by a weakening. Brighter days ahead, and Golden Ace and Lorcan Williams are going to win the Unibet Champion Hurdle at a huge price. Burnett Road is 2nd, being followed by Slurricane, and then Lavender Hill Mob is running on from the back of the field. To the left is Lucas Tipple with a red cap. Beyond Your Dreams is running on, but Put Your Hands Together comes now to join Hot Fuss at the last flight of hurdles. Standing is behind those in 3rd position, and then comes Slurricane. They run up towards the line. It's Put Your Hands Together, and Mark Walsh in front and staying on very strongly. Put Your Hands Together has won. 2nd will be very tight with Liam Swagger coming through to join Hot Fuss. Robbie's Rock on the outside of those. As they come to the 3rd last, Super Sunday is next. Final Demand in behind those in 5th position. Capuchy Pikers with the New Lion also making progress towards the inside, and these are going clear from Kiss Will. They come down to the 2nd last flight of hurdles, and it's Potter's Charm to the yellow clay. Potter's Charm just to the yellow clay, and here's Final Demand in the orange, moving through to challenge, and the New Lion coming up on the inside. They run to the home turn, the big 3 in the market now. The yellow clay to Final Demand. The New Lion's a length and a half behind these. They've gone clear to Potter's Charm. 1 more to jump. The New Lion switches to the left. In the centre in orange is Final Demand. The yellow clay on the right. Any one of this trio, they're going to be very close at the last flight. At it now. The New Lion and the yellow clay go on to Final Demand. Into the closing stages. The yellow clay, the red cap, Jack Kennedy. The white cap is the New Lion, Harry Skelton, who's getting up. The New Lion has won the Turners. To the yellow clay, Final Demand. Comfort Zone will be about 4 from the right there in green, trying to come into it as they jump over the 3rd last flight of hurdles. 2 more to go then. Al Gasparo in the yellow still leading. Ampose Trois, Colonel Mustard, Mai Tai, Bunting is still there. Be Aware about 3 or 4 from the left trying to get into it. The grey now as they come to the 2nd last flight of hurdles, and jumping over that Bunting to Ampose Trois, and then Beat the Bat, and there's Colonel Mustard, and then Be Aware. Grey, 3 from the left coming into it. Jimmy de Searle is still there, and also Beacon Edge is there with a chance, and then Kill Alexander and Eagle Fang and Staffordshire Nod and Ballyadam wide open, but it's Nico de Boinville, Ampose Trois coming down towards the last to Beat the Bat in 2nd place. Jimmy de Searle, Scarlet Sleeves nearest to us, and Ballyadam, Blue Cap is there as well, and also Colonel Mustard up towards the line, and Jimmy de Searle, Danny Mullins nearest to us, is going through and is going to win the Coral Cup. Jimmy de Searle to L'Impostoire, Ballyadam, Colonel Mustard.
As they approach now 2 from the end, Diva Luna went on there. Diva Luna from 6.5, who's landed in second. Brenda Zarski now shaken up. Then Karamoja. Jubilee Alpha's going on the improve, just in behind the gallop with Aurora Vega. Then Venusian and Air of Entitlement and Tor Overly. And heads are turned towards home, and it's Diva Luna in the black and orange, joined by 6.5 in the blue and yellow. Back in third is Caroline Bamboo. Then came Jubilee Alpha and Air of Entitlement, and the ridden along Karamoja. Aurora Vega can't go on. Tor Overly trying to stay on a bit. They're racing down towards the final flight of hurdles, and it's 6.5 who travels strongly under Keith Donoghue from Diva Luna. Air of Entitlement now in third over the final flight. 6.5 landed with the lead, taken on late down by Air of Entitlement. Diva Luna to the far side, then Caroline Bamboo on the run towards the line. 6.5 trying to hold on, but here's Air of Entitlement who finishes the better. Air of Entitlement has won the Ryanair Mayor's Novice Hurdle. From Jericho to Repene, the white cap, and then win some, lose some, and Harbour Lake. Dardar trying to edge closer than Henri II. That was 2 out, and it's American Sniper who led them over it. Now this long run down towards the final flight in the Pertemps Final. American Sniper, Carl de Terrell in the blue silks moving up. Here's Dottie the Great as well, looking a big player. They're followed then by Jericho de Repene, Will the Wise, and the grey one Big Bang. Weakening in Maxi Mac Gold. Captain Derry's trying to stay on along with Dardar. Dottie the Great now edging through. American Sniper drops away. Jericho de Repene and Carl de Terrell the main dangers. Then Will the Wise from the back of the field. Feet of a Dancer is running on well. Coming down towards the last, it is Dottie the Great and Brian Hughes who lead from Jericho de Repene. Here's the last. Great jump there from Dottie the Great. He landed with a length and a half lead, but Jericho de Repene is attacking. He's having to go towards the outside now. It's Dottie the Great by 2 lengths to Jericho de Repene, and on the run towards the line, the Pertemps Final will go the way of Dottie the Great.
Has been pulled up before the second last, so they're racing down towards 2 out. The Wall Park now begins to make his move on the wide outside with Tahupu, who's right there as well, and Bob Ollinger now is coming into the contention with Rachel Blackmore, and she has yet to ask for any effort, and now they're bunching up as they come into the home straight. The Wall Park and Tahupu, these are now the first two. Bob Ollinger in their slipstream on the inside. Rocky's Diamond is trying to pick up. Franciscan Rock is next. Then towards the inside is Lucky Place. They're racing down now towards the final quarter of a mile. One more flight of hurdles to take. The reigning champion, Tahupu, has taken the lead. Bob Ollinger in the same ownership is now his biggest danger. The Wall Park towards the near side. Back in third, the final flight in the Stayers Hurdle. And it's Bob Ollinger who's now taken the lead for Rachel Blackmore. Goes on by 2 lengths to Tahupu in second. But it is Bob Ollinger remains unbeaten at Cheltenham. And now 3 Cheltenham Festival wins for the brilliant Bob Ollinger.
St Lucie in a pink jacket is pulled out. Closing in on the second last, it is Lady Vega Alain. East India Doc coming alongside Lulamba between horses, a bit untidy. And now East India Doc stares Lady Vega Alain in the eye. Lulamba at this stage just angling out. Place de la Nation coming wide around the outer. Hello Neighbour turns into the straight, the red and white in fifth. Poneros in a raw blue jacket is running on in behind. It's a lengthy gallop down to the final flight. East India Doc now challenged by Lulamba. Lady Vega Alain, one from the right, Hello Neighbour. On the left, still with every chance, Place de la Nation, and then Poneros. East India Doc approaching the last in the Triumph Hurdle. Rises a length and a half clear. Lulamba is giving chase. Poneros in the raw blue is still running on very strongly. East India Doc. Lulamba is coming on the near side. Poneros out wide, a finish at inches, and Poneros gets through to win the JCB Triumph Hurdle. Then back to Fidou Derry, who's on the right, running downhill in the emerald green and white, followed by Pinot Gris. Absurd in a pink cap, weighted with back in midfield. Irish Panther has been pulled widest of all. 2 out, still just our champ over Spirit Danu. Cargazy, though, has come there very powerfully on the outside of Undawi. They're third and fourth, respectively. Cracking Rhapsody, red cap, ridden along as they reach the corner ahead of Hansard. Then Absurd, the pink cap, on the move. But now Cargazy on the left moves through to take over. The long run down to the final flight in the William Hill County Hurdle. Cargazy chased by Undawi. Absurd coming out of the pack as he did 12 months ago. The white and pink running on strongly. Pinot Gris and Lark in the morning are running on from the rear. Cargazy, Absurd is closing in. Undawi between them fighting on. Cargazy safely over the last, a length clear, maybe not home yet. Undawi, mythical diamond down the centre of the white jacket, running on. Cargesi in front, and Darby continues to fight hard, but it's Cargesi doing best, and Cargesi wins the William Hull County Hurdle from Undarwy.
On her outside is Jax Jr. and wider still is Jigs Forge. Also wide, Marchantou. And now Jasmine DeVoe, who was right out the back of the field early, is scything his way through the field. They're going over the second from home, at which the long-time leader made a mistake, Wingman. And that mistake also hampered the big Westerner, who now all of a sudden loses a couple of lengths to the leading group. They make the turn in with one flight to take in the Albert Bartlett, and it is now Derry Hassan Paddy who has taken the lead to Jasmine DeVoe towards the near side. Paul Townend taking a look across to see if there are any dangers, as now Jasmine DeVoe has quickened up. The big Westerner now has daylight, and now she is beginning to eat into the lead of Jasmine DeVoe. These two pull clear of Derry Hassan Paddy coming down towards the final flight. Jasmine DeVoe on the near side jumped it big and bold, a lead of a length and a half over the big Westerner in second. Derry Hassan Paddy is in third. Wendigo in fourth, together with Yellow Car, but it is Jasmine DeVoe out in front, and it is a second festival win for Jasmine DeVoe. Kopek de Me against the inside in fifth, with No Ordinary Joe in the same ownership. Out wide, Toonservator is staying on with the White Blaze alongside Tap on the Go. Woodhoo just in behind them with Doyen Quest as they got over the second last flight of hurdles, and now they're beginning to make the turn back towards home. Nurse Susan taken on by East India Express around the outside. Now ridden along the enabler is in third. Woodhoo staying on towards the inside for Danny Gilligan and making giant strides through on the inside. No Ordinary Joe, last year's runner-up, is also picking up with Tap on the Go, and then Toonservator towards the near side, but it is the mare Woodhoo has come through to lead in the Martin Pipe with a quarter mile to go and one flight of hurdles to take. Woodhoo has gone clear. Raglan Road staying on over on the far side with Active Authority and Tap on the Go, but Woodhoo is over the last and clear by 4 lengths. Raglan Road continues to close. Active Authority over on the far side, but it is Woodhoo who is out in front and not for catching. Every race on Gold Cup Day has gone to the Irish. Woodhoo has taken the Martin Pipe.